welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and this is Glenn.
And we make a weekly vlog
where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So, without further ado, let's show you how the week
folded.
Good morning and welcome to Saturday. We are taking my mum out for lunch today. But first, we got some jobs to do. So come on, let's go. Let's get to the office, get these jobs done, and then go out for lunch. Have a good day, Chloe. So that's all done at the office. I've printed off the letters. I've written the envelope. We are now going to go and pick my mum up and go out for lunch. I thought, shall I call you, say I'm on my way? And then I thought, oh no, Mum's got me on Find My Friends. So, how you doing? You alright?
Yes, thanks, you.
Are you looking forward to lunch?
I am.
Me too. We're going to a pub in Yardley Hastings, and it's a pub I've never been to before.
For 3/4 of a mile.
And we're not exactly sure where it is, so we're following the fat nav. We're following the sat nav, and it's taking us along near Cannons Ashby, which is a lovely place. I love it down there, so it's a nice ride out. The fishing lake is absolutely brimming with water. So Yardley Hastings, 2¼ miles this way. I did not know that. I actually thought we should have been heading in the opposite direction. So we're just passing Castle Ashby's shopping yard, and I do love it here. So this is Yardley Hastings. We have never been this way. I like going somewhere where we've never been before. It feels like a bit of an adventure. Oh, nice village hall there. Isn't it? That's nice. Oh, here it is, the Rose and Crown. Doesn't that look lovely?
The destination is on the left.
Yeah, the menu's lovely. I think I might go fish and chips. So Mum's gone for scampi. Glenn's gone for sausage and mash. And look at my fish and chips. Glenn's gone treacle tart. Mum's gone creme brulee. I've gone chocolate brownie. Well, that meal was delicious. Absolutely lovely. My fish was beautiful. Yeah, perfectly cooked. Did you enjoy that, Mum?
Oh, it was lovely.
Lovely,
Really
lovely. And nice to go somewhere that we hadn't been before. Driving through Wellingborough on the way back. So we've just come to Tesco's to pick up a parcel. Apparently, there's some lockers here. I found the lockers. So I've just picked up my Vinted order. I'm gonna unpack those and I'll show you what that is. But first, let's pop round to see Zara, have a cup of tea. So we've had a cup of tea and a catch up with Zara. So we're now heading back to Deb's, where we're gonna do a quick change because we're out this evening. I'm gonna open my parcel. A couple of months ago, I started getting a bad hip, knee and ankle. I realised it was after I started wearing my Skechers. So I thought I needed some sensible shoes. So I went on the internet and typed in sensible shoes for knee, hip and ankle pain, and it came up with a brand called Eco, E-C-C-O, and the shoes, they were like £150 a pair. I was like, oh, but I don't even know if they'll do. So I went on to Vinted and I found a pair that had only been worn once and paid 30 quid for a pair. I thought I'd give them a try, and if they're super comfy and solve the knee, hip, ankle pain, I may invest in a pucker pair. So let me find somewhere to put you. In fact, let's turn the light on as well. There we go, there we go. Let me pop you on top of Debbie's coffee machine, and let's have a look at these. Now, they were red, and it's not a colour of shoes that I normally wear. Oh, fancy. Look at these bad boys. Yeah. Oh, they're like brand new. It'll be interesting to see if these solve my hip pain.
This is one sporting new red shoes.
They feel really comfy. So we're party ready. Yes, we are. It's pouring with rain outside. We keep looking outside and like, oh. We're going in the back door. Happy birthday to you. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. We are off to St Albans today. We're staying there for a couple of days. Glenn is on a mission. He's on a mission. Deb's following us. She's coming down too, and we're going to sort out a load more stuff. It's another rainy day. So we've arrived. I'm just making some coffee. Look at these croissants I've got from the bakery. Chocolate croissants, they're huge. They're like elephant feet. Also, this was a small investment, but I think it's going to be worth it. Loaf of sourdough. Oh man, it looks so good. Anyway, I'm making coffee. Glenn and Deb gone upstairs. They're just going through some stuff. And I'll catch you in a bit. So we've had a very productive morning. Deb and Glenn, well, they've been busy. That was just them arguing. Were you arguing about sushi? Yeah. Yeah, they were arguing about sushi. Anyway, Deb was like, I don't want to take a lot of stuff back. I've got nowhere for it. And then Deb said she was going to take all this stuff back. But first, we're going to walk down the shop, get some lunch, and then we are going to come back, load Deb's van. There's so much stuff upstairs that we've sorted out for charity shops or to go to Bell Plantation. There's been a lot of sorting today. It's very tiring. Oh my goodness, just a couple of days ago we came down here and I thought it was high then. So with Debbie earlier, we had a huge sort out, huge. We went through 3 wardrobes. There was many shoes, bags, clothes, beautiful clothes. It's always tough to know what to do with them. But we've got a whole pile for charity. Me and Glenn just bagged them all up. I've just been online and looked at all the clothing banks in the local area and we're just going to drive round, popping them in the charity bin. So come on, let's go. Right, our first stop is the Co-op because we know there's a clothing bank there.
Put a load of loose clothes in there, it's jammed.
Okay, so that one's full. Elusive clothing banks. So we've had a little drive round where it said online that there was one. There wasn't one there. Apparently there's some at Marshallswick. That's where we're heading now. We've come to Marshallswick to have a look and see if we can find any. So walking around has paid off. We have found 2 bins tucked away there in the corner. Well, that was good. We managed to get them all in the Salvation Army bin. There was 2, so in they go. Good morning and welcome to Monday. Glenn is getting rid of a load of rubbish today. Yes, that's his task. His quest is doing a tip run. So he's off to do that. I am working this morning. So actually, I feel that I've got the better end of the deal. Actually, I just get to sit down on my computer while Glenn hauls a load of rubbish around. I mean, I did offer to help. But Glenn's like, no, want to get it done this morning. I was like, okay, Glenn, you do that. That's what we're doing this morning. But first coffee, then work, and then we'll work out what we're doing this afternoon.
Managed to go to the tip, got rid of all the rubbish, no problem at all, it was empty. I did have to split all the coat hangers though, Lisa.
Did you?
I did.
Why?
They don't go in hard plastic, they've got a metal ring.
Yeah.
They have to go in metal, but obviously there was quite a lot of hard plastic ones in there.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, do you want me to separate them? And he went, oh yeah, that'd be great. So I was like, I wish I hadn't opened my mouth. Anyway, it's done.
Okay, job done. Okay, time for another coffee, I feel.
It is, yeah. So slowly and surely we are getting there. These bad boys are 2 wardrobes that used to be my sister's. I think they're MFI. Now they're empty. I can strip this down and take these downstairs. There's not actually a lot of furniture upstairs in my mum's house because a lot of it's fitted. So I just found the label, actually they're not MFI, they're Schneider. which I think back in the day was quite a good make, but it's only chipboard, so there's not a lot we can do with them. But I am salvaging some of the fittings. We have a couple of cupboards down the caravan which have got broken stays, so I'll be able to use those, so I'm definitely going to keep those. One down, one to go.
Oh my goodness, this looks so different now. I don't know, it just feels sad, doesn't it? I had a really good morning working today. I know I've said it before many times, but I do love my job. Anyway, bacon sandwich, that's what we need for lunch. We do have lots to do, but we've decided we need to get out for a bit. Yeah, we're getting out. Glenn is going to take me to Radlett. Yes, he is. The delights of Radlett. It's a very small place. Did George Michael used to live in Radlett?
Yeah, well, George Michael, yeah, and what's his face, the other one? Andrew Ridgely.
What, they both used to live in Radlett?
No, he lived in Watford, I think.
Oh.
That's why it's really close.
Anyway, we're going to go, it's a small place.
And so I also used to live there. Alison Moyer used to live there.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, from Yazoo.
From Yazoo, no less. Anyway, let's go. I obviously not sure she lives there now.
Don't.
No, she don't. She don't. She's moved on. Anyway, let's go and explore.
Funny enough.
Hold on.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
She used to live next door. I used to work for the DIY shop up here.
Right.
And she used to live next door to her sister, the lady who owned its sister. So I used to go round to her sister's now and then to drop stuff off and that sort of thing. And her house was next door.
Oh yeah. Did you ever bump into her?
No, private road.
Never, private road. Yeah. Anyway, let's go explore Radlett. Right, Mr. Warner said he's going to take me the scenic way.
I used to go fishing. We just went over a little bridge, and it's a little bridge. It's the river that goes down and feeds the river current further down by my mum's. But I used to fish just down there.
Road ahead closed, Mr. Warner. Maybe our journey to Radlett is going to be thwarted. Okay, so this is Shenley that we're driving through unexpectedly.
I can't believe I've never brought you to Shenley before. It used to have a big mental health hospital, but that's pretty much gone now. I think it's just new housing estate now. It was a tiny little village, wasn't it? I mean, I think it had like 2 pubs, a shop and a garage. And that's where the hospital used to be, up there, where that tower is. I got my car serviced at his garage once, and he lent me a Hillman Hunter, which was 1970 something. How am I showing my age or what?
Here we are, Radlett. Glenn was just saying there's some lovely houses around here. He was saying it's pricey, even more pricey than St Alban's. That's a nice house, isn't it? I thought it was a block of flat. Oh, I've never been here, Glenn. Never been here. It's got that very lovely, thriving high street sort of vibe. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look at house prices. Some beautiful buildings along here. 1852, and that building's still doing well. I was going to say it's standing strong, but there's got some scaffolding up. Still looks good though. There's also a train station here, which makes it a very popular destination to live for people working in London. You don't see many places these days with a greengrocer on the high street. I always love seeing them. Let's go and have a look at Gale's. So delicious flat white, delicious sausage roll and cinnamon bun. We're going to share these. This is Radlett. It's very nice. It's very nice. Glenn's just informed me just down the road is Elstree and Boreham Wood. Apparently near here is where they film EastEnders.
Not far.
Not far.
We can go back through that way.
Can we?
Yeah. Actually show you where Elstree Studios are.
Well, Glenn, I didn't know they had a museum here.
I didn't know either.
Look, Radlett and District Museum. I love a museum.
Yeah, sorry about that. Dodged a bullet.
We have entered Elstree and Boreham Wood. And there's a sign, it says, the home of film and television. It looks like any other town. Little do we know its secrets behind its normal exterior. Glenn was just saying that when he was at school,
turf war
between London Coney and
Boreham Wood.
Well, this is Boreham Wood High Street. Boreham Wood is a lot bigger than I thought, Glenn.
He's a lot bigger than I remember. But then I didn't really come here very often. Yeah, because lost and no one liked us.
You were too busy with your turf war.
Yeah.
What is there again?
A wimpy.
There's a wimpy.
I never knew that. That would have been worth the visit just for that. How long since you've been in a wimpy, Lisa?
It's been a long time since I've
I didn't
been
even know they still
in.
existed.
No, I didn't know wimpy still existed. There we go. Universal
Studios, yeah.
Production Services, Elstree Studios.
I used to work up that road there.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, I did.
When you was younger?
When I was younger, I used to drive and deliver sofa beds to central London.
Oh, that was in the days before you met me, Mr. Warner.
I was only 17, 18.
You didn't know what joys were awaiting you.
And this is the way I used to come home from work every day. That Elstree Studios
Yeah.
is about 10-15 minute drive from my mum's. But I never saw anyone famous. Even when I went there, delivered stuff, and I never saw anybody famous. But it's a massive place. There's a whole street sitting there for EastEnders.
I haven't watched EastEnders for years. Now we're entering Shenley. Is this town?
No, village. There's a little house here, thatched cottage here.
Oh yeah.
That little house there, I used to go to school with somebody called Susan, I can't remember her surname, but she lived there.
Interesting church there. Wow, that is interesting. What is that? Oh, it's beautiful. Right, we're back in. Glenn wants to get the rest of this wood down. Now obviously, because it's a spiral staircase, it's tricky. It requires 2 people. Okay, don't let go yet. Let me just get it. Right.
I'm going to wait till you prop it down.
Right.
Go on, I've still got it.
I got it.
I just want you to go down a few steps before I let go of it. Watch any nails that are in it, right?
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. I got it. I got it. Don't panic. I didn't catch it on the ceiling.
No, it's really close though.
Okay. I got it. I got it.
Hello and good morning and welcome to Tuesday. You got me today. Mrs. Warner's working. I'm just going to see if I can sneak. There's Mrs. Warner propped up on a footstool on my mum and dad's bar.
It's not the best working.
No. So anyway, let's leave her to that. We're hoping to pop out this afternoon, somewhere, take you somewhere local. We'll see what's around and about today. It's a bit of a grey and miserable day outside and we're expecting rain overnight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Tuesday. I've been working this morning. I didn't even get an opportunity to say hello before I started. Mr. Warner has found a museum just around the corner, which he's never been to. So we thought we'd go and check it out.
I am taking you to, I think it's called the de Havilland Aircraft Museum. I've never been there. It's been here forever since I was a kid. I remember driving past it and whatnot, but I've never been in it. So it says it's open till 4 o'clock. It's 1:30. Let's go for an hour or so and have a little stroll around, look at some old planes.
The aircraft museum. It looks like it's pointing us down the field, Glenn. Winter opening. Hold on. November to February, Tuesday to Sunday, close Monday. Oh, that's us. That's us.
Never been down here. How far was it?
We've been in the car literally 2 minutes.
Not even. No, we're going to walk it actually.
Oh, there's some lovely houses down here, Glenn.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that.
Museum entrance down this way. Follow the arrow. Mr. Warner's hoping they've got a coffee shop. Here we go. Let's check it out. We got a sticker. We got a map. Let's go. Okay, so Jeffrey designed some of the most important aircraft used by the British forces in the First World War. This is a DH-98 Mosquito prototype, and 50 mosquitoes were ordered by the Air Ministry on the 1st of March 1940. Bumped into Jay, and Jay is a volunteer here, and he was just telling us about the museum, and I thought you'd be interested too. So Jay, tell us, number one, how long you've been a volunteer?
I've been here 3 years.
Yeah.
And I came here 3 years ago. I had a 6-hour tour and I haven't left.
Oh, you loved it so much. What was it about this place that you loved so much?
It's just the history. I mean, de Havilland is one of the cornerstones of the modern age that we enjoy today. You know, they pioneered flight along with other companies that just helped push the limits that we could do with aircraft. It wasn't just wartime aircraft, it was peacetime aircraft as well. They really did have a handle on certain aspects. And when you paired them up with the likes of Rolls-Royce, you end up with the Mosquito, which is probably the best multi-role aircraft of the Second World War.
Oh, we're going to find out more about the Mosquito in a minute, because there's one right here, isn't there, in front of us?
This is the only place in the UK you will see 3 in the same hangar.
Wow, wow, that is good.
And there's only 30 in the world that we know of.
Really? Is there one thing that you would say about the Mosquito that defined it?
Non-critical war materials made into a monster.
Oh, now that makes us want to know more. And Jay, you said this is the oldest
heritage museum in the country. Shuttleworth has got a slight claim on that, but they're a private collection.
Right. Well, Jay, we can't wait to look around. Thank you so much for your time, and we're going to go.
If you've got any questions, feel free to ask.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So we demonstrate a Merlin engine here at 2:30 and 12:30. It's from a crashed Mosquito from the Second World War, 1944. Right. And we had it exhumed in 1996. It was brought to the museum in 2001, and we now run it electronically rather than with fuel, because nobody can afford the 3 gallons of fuel a minute.
Really? So that's at 2:30. Well, we know Mr. Warner's going to love that, don't we? Oh, we'll be here. We'll be here for that. So that was a really great chat, that was. So we're going to have a look around. 45 minutes until the engine demonstration, and Glenn is keen. Any guesses what that's for? It's to do a wee. Wow, that is unbelievable, isn't it? Can you actually imagine sitting on a 4,000-pound bomb hurtling through the skies? Just the thought of that terrifies me. That's an odd thing, isn't it? It is. Did it ever work, says Glenn? In theory it shouldn't. Here's your answer. It says the auto gyro works differently from a helicopter. It uses aerodynamic force to spin the rotor and lift the aircraft. This is called auto rotation. It says when the blades of the helicopter's rotor spin, the air flowing over them produces lift and the helicopter rises. It's the helicopter's engine that forces the blades through the air, drawing air from above. That's how it's different from a helicopter. These are World War I aircrafts. Where's Mr. Warner going? Oh, wow. Look at that. That's what you call an engine. There's certainly not much room in there.
This has got a lot of stuff going on, and this is the jet one with a big engine. And this is an ejector seat here, this side.
Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. We are both off to work. Yes, we are. Leaving St Albans, heading to Milton Keynes, got a day's work ahead of us, and then we're staying on the boat. Yes, we are. Got a couple of days out on the boat, so really looking forward to this. And also, we're looking after Leo tomorrow and Thursday. No, tomorrow and Friday. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Come on, let's go. It's a rainy day today. Glenn's heading into the bakery. Get a coffee. Here he comes. Oh, glad we're not going southbound, Mr. Warner.
It's like this every day.
I know. I feel sorry for people that have to do this journey every single day.
Quite lucky because we're all going the wrong way.
Yeah. So we've got to Milton Keynes super early. In fact, early enough to drop this stuff off at the boat before we go to work, so we might as well do that. Oh, it's raining so much out there, but that worked out really well. We went to the boat, we dropped all our stuff off. That'll be all ready for us later when we finish work. I'm looking forward to staying on the boat.
Finish work. Oh, hallelujah. Finish work, we're at the boat. You may be wondering where my moaniness is coming from today. Firstly, I broke my favourite pen today and I'm really sad about it. I dropped it on the floor and then ran it over as I pulled my chair back. Sad about that. Tomorrow, we're supposed to be going out for a nice trip on the boat with Leo. I thought it'd be so much fun. The weather forecast, I mean, it's not just a forecast, it's a warning. It's not good. I don't know what we're going to do. We might go to Northampton, pick Leo up and do something in Northampton. But I'm sad. Number one, I wanted to be out on the boat. Number two, I wanted to be out on the boat with Leo. We're going to stay here tonight anyway, even if we're not going out tomorrow, because we're here now. We unpacked all our stuff this morning. So, anyway, I'm going to go and moan to Mr. Warner, because he doesn't deserve that either. But anyway, it's a moany sort of day. Oh, and I thought of another thing to moan about. I went to the post office today in my lunch hour to get some more stamps, and I got there at 1:20. Post office shut for the afternoon at 1. Yeah, I was sad about that too. The day of moaning continues. Glenn's just observed we've lost our top hat. Wow, this is the Wednesday that keeps giving in irritating things. So, after Mr. Warner plugged the electric in, sorted out the chimney, turned the gas on and did all the other little jobs, we had a conversation with Deb, we had a conversation with Leo, and we decided that if the weather's going to be so rubbish tomorrow that we're just going to end up, the three of us, sitting in Teal, we might as well be in Northampton, where at least Leo's got a little bit of room to do something more exciting. So we've packed up, we're heading back to Deb's, and we'll spend the day with Leo tomorrow in Northampton rather than on the boat. Behind all that grey cloud, Mr. Warner, there is a pink sunset.
Pink sunset. Pink
we can just see it peeking through.
No, it's 5:45. Deb thinks she's got another squirrel in her loft. We've got a ladder which has got a rung missing and is only that tall, and I've got to get in a loft space which is up there. So I'm going to have to balance and test my upper body strength.
Do you need me to come and catch you? Okay, all right.
You'll hear it.
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, big boy ladder.
Right, the little ladder weren't up for the job, so.
No, I would have killed us.
This evening is looking up after a bit of a rubbish day. Again, Deb says, should we go out for something to eat tonight? I was like, great idea. And we both decided that we're going to go to our favourite place, Mamaris, in the town centre. Delicious. So that's where we're headed now. So Deb's had a busy day. She's been shooting. Yeah, she took Leo to the gun club. And they've been
shooting range.
It's not a gun club, it's a shooting range. But anyway, that's where they went today. Wow, this is our favourite meal of all time. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. Well, the weather outside is awful. I think we made the right decision to stay at Deb's and not at the boat. Leo is here. Give us a wave, Leo. Leo is here. Pappy is just making Leo some cereal. I've been video editing. Leo's been watching telly. Leo's just come up with a great idea. He said,
oh, why not put this in a hot chocolate?
Yeah, he said, why don't we make a hot chocolate in Debbie's hot chocolate making machine and drop this into it? I was like, yeah, let's do it.
What about we drop it into the cup before we actually put the stuff on it?
That's a very good idea, Leo. Do it, do it. Right, go on. Drop it in. Okay. That's going to taste delicious. Hot chocolate is made, Leo. Let's do it, shall we? I think this is going to be a taste sensation. There you go, sir.
Oh, thanks.
So, Ryan has turned up. Ryan has grown about 3 inches since I last seen him. He's like shooting up. I think he actually might be as tall as me. Oh, look at that.
virtual grown-up he is, a virtual grown-up. Leo, on the other hand, look at the size difference. That's crazy. Anyway, we are on our way out. We are going to, I think it's the Museum of Computing. How cool is that? Naomi and Evie saw this in the shop and brought it for Glenn. And it says, if Grandad can't fix it, no one can. And look, how cool is that? We are going to the National Computing Museum, which is at Bletchley Park. And I was just explaining to Ryan and Leo, I grew up around the corner from Bletchley Park. But we didn't know it was Bletchley Park then. It was just a derelict waste ground with a load of little buildings on. I had no idea when I was younger and growing up that that place was so fundamental to World War II. Not a clue. I could not believe it when in the media they started talking about it and then the film was made. Not a clue. That all happened round the corner from where I used to live. So this is the area that I grew up in. It's not at all like it was. That was an office block. It's now flats. This all looks a bit familiar. This is all the same.
Police station's still down here?
Yeah, no, police station's gone I think now, Glenn. Yeah. So Bletchley Park is just here to the right. Oh yeah, that's where the police station used to be. It's no longer there. So here we are, Bletchley Park, the National Museum of Computing, the world's largest collection of working historic computers. Let's have a look. So we've just been having a go on this German Enigma machine. You can see if I press this letter F, the C comes up.
Fluid in some sort of communicate.
Look at that. It blows my mind. I'm looking at the stuff, I have no idea what it's doing, but it all looks very clever. Right, this is the Colossus Gallery. Right, Leo's scrambling the Rubik's Cube.
How do you start it?
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Feels motion. But then how does it solve it?
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if you can solve one faster.
Obviously monitoring where each colour is.
But how does it turn it round?
We'll see.
You can solve one faster with a robot.
That is so clever. I didn't think it was going to work.
Oh my god, the blue side's almost done.
Look at that. That is impressive. Go on. It's like being in Vegas all over again. We had a really good time. Boys come out. Free pencil because we solved the clues. We didn't really solve the clues. We had to get some help. We got some help, but anyway, clues were solved. We're heading back to Northampton now. It's 3 o'clock. Just realised that we've had no lunch. So I said to the kids, do you want some chips? They were like, yes, we do. Look at that house up there, the one at the top. It's really wonky. We've all got chips now. Bit of a flood. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, big holes there. Oh.
Electric car.
Man, there is so much water. Look at this. It's look. It's so much water. Good morning and welcome to Friday. You join us as we're about to embark on an adventure with Leo. Da, da, da. Not just Leo, Ryan as well. We're going to go and pick him up. We're going to a Ceto. I'm thinking, what is a Ceto? Cash in, trash out. So it's a mixture of a LitterPick and a geocache. That's what it is. So come on, let's go. Glenn's coming too. Well, can you see that, Mr. Warner? Can you see that ahead of us? Not the lady with the pram. I mean,
The nest.
no, look up. Look up.
Blue skies.
Blue sky. Not only is there blue sky, Glenn, but there is actual sunshine. There is.
and more importantly, there's no rain. Just been in the post office, got the extra international stamps that I needed for the letters. They are in the post box, they are on their way. A couple of days late, I'm sorry, I ran out of stamps and the post office was closed. Can I tell you, I walked in there was no one in the post office bit, and it said post office closed on Tuesdays. I was like, it's not Tuesday, but the lady was just somewhere else. But anyway, all sorted now, letters in the post. Right, come on, let's get to the office, find some wellies. Let's go and pick Ryan up. Are you all right there, Leo?
Very quiet.
So Leo has just come up with an amazing question. Leo, what did you say?
So if a team does good, say in the Premier League or just any general league,
Yeah.
football, is it the manager that's doing well on the team?
What a brilliant question is that? Well, Glenn answered that while I was in the post office. What did you say, Glenn?
So basically I said it is down to the managers, because obviously it's the manager that puts the players on. It's the one who trains the players and also uses the correct players in the correct places. And I also gave them an example of a business, because obviously if a business wasn't doing very well, it's down to the manager not putting the right people in the right jobs.
It's about leadership.
Right training.
It's about leadership. I would add something to that. I think you're spot on, Mr. Warner, but I would add something to that. Oh, I'm not going to moan about this son. I'm not moaning about that son. I would add something. I would say that a good leader, so manager, boss, whatever, brings out the skills, the best in people. So yeah, thanks for that, Leo. That was a brilliant question. We're just nipping to the office trying to find welly boots, but also Leo hasn't met Chloe's puppy Flex yet, so I was like, come in and meet Flex. He's super cute, isn't he? What a super cutie. Right, so we've seen Chloe, we've picked up some welly boots. We are now going to pick up Ryan. Right, we've got Ryan. We are off. Right, got wellies on. We're getting ready.
Go, scatter to the windows. Like every corner you said.
We're going to navigate to a cache and pick up litter en route. Ryan's got the phone. How far are we away, Ryan?
About 90 metres.
About 90 metres away. Right. Glenn's more focused on the litter than the cache. Ryan, how far are we from the cache? 50 metres away. So we're navigating this way. Yeah, Pappy's committed. He's just waded through mud and water because he's spotted a can. I'm not actually going to show you because I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, but we've actually found our first cache and collected litter. This is so cool.
Yeah. Why did I stop him?
Little tiny purple flowers here. Glenn and Leo are going deep. Oh, Pappy's all over it. What is it?
That one is so, that picture.
Oh yeah, that's really heavy. You need muscles for this litter picking malarkey. The geocache is off the track, so we are going off-road for this one. Leo is so good at finding these caches. We were all standing around looking at it thinking that can't be it, that can't be it. Then Leo was like, and he unscrewed something and there it was. This little piece of paper that Glenn is now folding up, show me where that was hidden. There. We're not going to share where it was because we don't want to spoil it for people. You need to get the geocache app and you can find all these hidden treasures all around. Leo has got a stone in his shoe. Let me help you, darling. Let me help. Right, Leo.
Take a picture of water.
Are you ready to go again? Oh, Glenn's found litter in a tree. Leo's getting involved now. Hey, they've got it. They've got it. Pappy's got a technique, yeah. Oh, we didn't expect that, did we?
No, I expect him to kick the lid off.
Pappy's got a bottle of wine. Pappy's got a little hotspot. There we go. Oh, it's quick. It's quick. They're working together for this one. Oh, can they do it? Come on, guys. Come on. I'll get closer. Go on. It's like golf. Yay! We're still looking for this final geocache of the day. Have we gone the wrong way? We've gone the wrong way. Back up. Here we go. Another cache. Hey! There we go. Let's get the piece of paper.
I got a blue rock.
That is old.
So I'm here with Wendy. Wendy organised this event and it's been so much fun, Wendy. Thank you. And you've organised that the temple next door open their doors and we can go and have a peek as well. So can't we? Will you tell me how much rubbish you collected? Will you send me a picture?
I will send you a picture. Do not panic.
No, I'm so thank you. Thank you so much for such a great event.
Look at all that rubbish. And a fire extinguisher. So this is the temple and we're going to go and see if it's still open.
So we're in the temple and the gentleman here is going to show us around. Oh, we've just had such a lovely time in there. Fascinating. Gentleman told us all about, well, not all about, we weren't in there long enough, but about Hinduism, and we had a look at the temple. I could have spoken to that gentleman for hours. I'm so interested in Hinduism, and he came out and gave me these leaflets to find out more. Right, that's all kids dropped off. Back to Debbie's for a cup of tea. There we go, Mr. Warner. That was a bit of a random week, but to a museum visit, bit of geocaching, bit of litter picking, bit of work, some time with grandchildren. I would say this week had it all.
Delivered.
So we just got one thank you to do.
For Katie for buying a hoodie off of the shop.
Oh, thanks, Katie. Thank you so much. And that's it for this week. Next week, we're getting close to the caravan opening.
Yeah, and it's Debbie's birthday actually next
Debbie's birthday next week. Trip to London, birthday party.
Yeah, got it all going on.
Caravan, maybe.
Big birthday.
Yeah.
So maybe about the caravan. It's happening.
It's happening. There's lots to look forward to next week. We'll see you then. Take care. Have a great week.
See ya.